always seems more quiet in the dark. It always feels so stark. How silence grows under the moon. Constellations gone so soon. I used to think that I was bold. I used to think love would be fun.
Hello, welcome. Hi.
Except for one.
Yes, it's Cribmas.
As the stars
Bedazzled Blue. Hello, welcome. And Cutie, welcome. As you can see, I have pulled out some Cribmas assets. I got the little snow. My little Padoru. Where's schedule? Good question. I'm an asset. Wow. I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Merry Crisis. Whoa. I don't know what was funny, but I'm glad you found it funny. Yes, I have many of these little guys. I can make them everywhere. I can make more of them. More. Please stop. What do you mean, please stop? It's wonderful. Many Santas, yes. This is just what just chatting is gonna look like. No, it's not. Look, I can make them all go away. They're all gone. Now it's just a one. How many can go on there? Probably a whole lot. Because it's just like a GIF with like 7 frames. So it doesn't take a lot of processing power. How many does it take to crash stream? Honestly, like the little snowflakes are much harder on my computer. Because they're looped MOVs. Or what are they? I don't know what they are. There's some kind of video file that's looped, which takes much processing power. And it's not one. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8. There's 8 of them. There's 8 of them going across the top. So I can actually cover the top and not just have like one little tiny square. You should get Cap again sometime. Command that puts thousands of emotes. I've never heard of it. Let's look it up right now. You want to draw a Christmas count? You are more than welcome. Carrot Rower, you missed us. It's been like forever. Excuse me. Stream elements. Capagen. Capagen? I don't know. I know the Kappa part. You missed my cat ears. They're not cat ears, they're bat ears, because I'm a vampire. You wonder what Santa count will get you this year? Unfortunately, Santa count is poor, and all of my minion thralls they're gone. They're gone. I'm gone? I don't know. Nothing like it. What? You can have the grace of my presence, which is the best gift. The bag is full of happiness and hopes and dreams that I've stolen from people to redistribute. For Christmas, you can have a hug. A good Christmas hug and therapy. Therapy is expensive, so you're on your own for that one. But hugs are free. A plastic bag full of air. Yeah, it's a trash bag. That's full of air. It's like a deflated balloon. You'll accept the hug, but you won't like it. Baka. Too bad. Everybody gets a hug. I can't move my arms, but I'm hugging. Just imagine it. Take the hug then. Just be gentle, you're a fragile carrot. Hype, the warm embrace from another person. It's been so long, I almost forgotten what it feels like. Agree. Hug Tharp. Ooh. You're better at hugs. You got booba. I have no booba, unfortunately. So there's not much like cushion for the hug. And I'm also skinny, so like there's actually like no cushion for the hug. You haven't been hugged for 2 months? Not a proper long hug? Wait. Do people normally get proper long hugs like often? Wait. Is that a normal thing to happen regularly? Are you sure? You give amazing hugs, you do? You do. Is it normal to get hugs? You enjoy proper long hug snuggles? I mean, of course. Depends on the individuals. Yeah, you hug it out with the homies. I always get like stuck in like weird, like awkward side hugs, which like does not improve your mental health. The last time someone hugged you, you was 12. Now you haven't been hugged in 9 years? How? You love it when your family gives hugs? When your boyfriend said that you see offline is like a great hugger? Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain took a long time to process that sentence. You're gonna get your passport renewed for cutie hugs. I have a passport. I don't have the money to like use it, but I have one. It's important to have up-to-date passport for things like that. For last minute, on a whim, inter-country travel. What is it, foreign travel? That sounds better. Can I do ooh woo? I did an ooh woo. You don't have one? Don't have a passport? Come to Canada. You'll give a proper hug. The Canadians are invading. I swear. They're everywhere. You didn't hear it. Ooh woo. There you go. That's free. On the house. Appreciate it. You have an adorable husky pupper emote. Look at the pupper. The Canadian uprising of 2023 begins January 1st at midnight. Like overachievers, I tell you, they're starting early. You look so content. I have so many emotes. I get gifted subs all the time. You just gotta like hang out in streams where like people gift subs a lot, because like some streamers definitely get more gift subs, and you just like hang out and you just get gifted subs. It's great. One of your friends wants to come to Canada, but he's got college and stuff. Ewy. Luckily he has the money for traveling though. I mean, well, I guess if you're in America, like traveling to Canada and Mexico isn't like too bad. But like traveling across oceans kind of sucks. Very expensive. You sometimes get gifted subs for streamers you follow. They haven't been in their stream in forever. I have gotten gift subs to streamers that I've just like never seen before. Like I get gifted like just like some random sub, some random time. And I like get the notification. I'm like, huh, don't know who that is. But then they get a free follow because somebody paid $5, so I may as well follow them. invading northern Washington solely to have easy access to Burger Master. You can have northwest Washington. We don't need that part. It would. It would. He told me he's got the money though. Just a time thing. Yeah. I don't have either of those. Then you feel bad because you got something, but don't even give them the view. Does anyone have doubloons? Doubloons. You gotta pirate them on the high seas. The other day you got a ton of cute emotes randomly. How many different channels do I have subs to right now? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have subscriptions to 13 different channels. And I only paid for one of them. You have a doubloon dragon? You have a whole doubloon dragon and you're begging for more doubloons? 3 for you paid for one at 13? I watch Twitch a lot. Like basically 24/7. This is the only one I pay for. I'm a cultist. Oh, I was about to make my schedule. I forgot. Hold on. You watch Twitch a decent amount of time? At any given time during the day, there's a good chance I have multiple Twitch streams open at the same time. So you're paid one. Lazarin? I don't know who that is. I don't think. They're a VTuber. A hot guy VTuber. Follow. My follow to VTubers is significantly weighed toward the female side. I need to follow more guy VTubers. He's a good streamer. I mean, he's got like 4,500 followers, so he does much more variety than I do. Pretty sure a solid 3/4 of Twitch is VTubers. Nah, it's still fairly niche on Twitch. Like if you go to like any like game category, oh well, the one I just clicked on has literally no one streaming it. But like, if you go to most game categories, like, and organize it by viewers, most of them are still like flesh tubers. You say after setting up Discord reactive to have better discount VTuber foo. I don't know what that means. He still manages to read almost everything you say. Like sometimes his chat goes a little fast, but still. Nice. I try. But sometimes I am bad at it. Or I am slow at it. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with chat, honestly. You prefer streams where people can read what you say? Yeah. The smaller, comfy streamers. I feel like I watch a good mix of like small streamers with like, you know, the like close-knit communities and like the big streamers who are just content. I mean, they're both kinds of content, obviously, but like when I'm at work or something, like I kind of like having like the big streamers on because like I can't interact with them very well because like I'm working, but like I kind of just like use it like a podcast almost, just like listen to it while I'm working. I forgot what I was doing again. I was making my schedule. Someone keeps distracting me. I don't know who it is. Probably me. I'm distracting me. That's how it usually works. Schedule. What day is it? You didn't know anything about VTubers at all before I adopted you? Now you do. I know many, not personally, but I know of many VTubers. One of your friends that hasn't streamed in a long time is thinking of doing regular streams again? Starting this weekend? Nice. I mean, more streamers the better, just like in general. He's also a VTuber. Let's go. More VTubers. VTuber Uprising. That was a thing at one point. That was a hashtag that a lot of people used. He's gonna make you a mod. He's one of your best friends. Nice. I don't know how to do mods. I should have like a mod or two, honestly, but like, meh. I'll do it all myself. I should, yes. You know what? Get a team going. Maybe. Networking. Networking. Gross. I have been networking. I network like all the time. Not really. I hang out on Twitch. And every now and then someone asks like, are there any other streamers in chat? And I'm like, oh hey, that's me. That happens like once every other blue moon. I spelled Wednesday right the first time in my schedule. What's the Wednesday date? Is it the 30th? It is. Pfft. What do you mean pfft? I said I spelled it right the first time. I amused you. I'm glad that I can be here for your amusement. Ask Santa count for networking. I'm asking Santa count for guns and a better computer. Also a better mic. I want to upgrade my mic. I want fancy XLR mic so you can hear my voice in perfect clarity. Thank me for my work. You're welcome. I slave away so hard here. It's so much work. My mic sounds great. I mean, it's alright. But I want more. I need more. Yeah, I just have a Blue Yeti right now, which like, it's decent. It's like good starter mic. But I need more. I need that crystal clear quality. It feels like I'm right in your ear. You can almost feel my breath on your neck as I'm talking. That's the kind of audio quality I want. Upgrade those freakish ears on a stand and cash it in on the fledgling vampire ear eating ASMR market. The what? I'm not cutting off my ears. You can't harvest them. I need those. Pretty decent mic. One hell of a mic. Oh yeah. Mics are expensive too. I mean, that is like I turn around like all the money that I get from streaming back into streaming. How much? I don't actually know how much money I have at the moment from streaming. Oh. More than I thought. I can get a pretty good mic. Not like a I don't know, who has a particularly good mic that I can think of. Not like a professional voice acting studio kind of mic. but a pretty good one. Except I also need like the whole like XLR setup, because you gotta like run it through boxes and stuff. I don't know what the box is called. You plug the XLR mic into a cable, and you plug the cable into a box, and the box goes into another cable that goes into your computer. And there could also, you can add another box in there for effects and stuff. Ads, not the ads. Roadie. Ads are the worst. You're done. Congratulations, you survived the wave of adpocalypse. And there was many ads. I mean, if there were 6, they must have been short ads, right? I don't think they were like 30-second ads or something. 6 30-second ads. Oh, that'd be awful. Oh, I keep forgetting I can manually run ads, so it doesn't like do the automatically run ads at like random times. I think I can like manually run up to 3 minutes of ads, and like for every so often time of ads, then it doesn't play them for a while. So I need to remember to, when I'm starting my stream, like right as soon as stream starts and no one's here yet, I need to run 3 minutes of ads so that it's got a long time of no ads. This is why you need mods. Pretty sure they can give permission to schedule ad breaks. You like throwing money at me? Mods can do ad breaks. I can do ad breaks too. Technically. You want 3 more minutes of ads? Commercial. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. No. I can't do it. Y'all already sat through ads. Give you the ads? What? You don't even get ads. You're a subscriber. If I hit you with 3 minutes? What? I can't hit you with 3 minutes of ads. You're a subscriber. Subscribers don't get ads. You'll still take them? You can't. Except on my YouTube, I think. But I don't get paid by that, so. There is an option in like the Twitch broadcaster settings that like says, hey, yeah, still show ads to my subscribers. Like, how off would that be? Imagine subscribing to somebody so you didn't have to watch ads, and then you saw ads anyway because they were like, ha, 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 screw my subscribers. He would simply unsubscribe and never watch them. Oof. Reasonable though. You'd still be here, but you would be unhappy. I'm pretty sure most people would be unhappy. I feel like that's like a deal breaker. Thank God Knockout in here. Yeah, Knockout would be freaking just throwing money everywhere. Like an absolute, just like, I don't know, knockout. An absolute knockout. Sometimes when you get gift subs, you still get ads. Gross. You miss your Rav emotes? Rav is cool. I haven't caught one of his streams in a while. I don't know what time he streams. You'll take money? I also will take money. I would like money, please. I'm actually getting like quite a bit of money because I'm working holiday hours. More hours, more money. I had to figure out what to get my family for Christmas. Speaking of money, I never know what to buy my family. They're all so hard to buy for. Like, ugh. My family all like doesn't ask for things, and like they never act like they need anything. So like, how are you supposed to buy for somebody who has everything already? I don't want to just like get them some like piece of junk they're just gonna throw away. It's so hard. You only finished shopping for one person. You exchange Christmas lists with your family. My family doesn't do Christmas lists. That'd be so much easier. My family wants everyone to like put thought and energy into like thinking of something. You know, sort of chip in with each other's presents. Your parents are hoarders, so they get consumables, healing items. Your dad only ever wants power tools. Quite frankly, you can't always tell the difference between a model T1 and J7. My dad goes through hobbies like, I don't know, like something that goes through things really fast. Like in the past few years, my dad has had like so many different hobbies. Like, what all has he done? He's done like improv comedy and playing the guitar and scuba diving and singing in a choir and stand up and 3D printing. Oh, I forgot about that hobby. It just goes on and on. I don't know how he does it. I would explode. This year you sent your sister some ideas of stuff you wanted? Like headphones and new duvet? I don't know what a duvet is. I guess I got a computer right here. Oh, it's a blanket. What is that? It's a blanket. You're just imagining your dad's garage being 80% power tools after retirement. Sounds like a good garage. Comforter blanket. Oh, like for beds? It looks very fluffy. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like middle to old age guys who are like, yes, the power tools. I gotta have all of them. And like whenever like anyone needs anything fixed, they're like, oh, I've got the tool for that. Hobbyist carpenter made you your desk and bed frame. Nice. My bed frame came from Amazon. Your younger brother is dad? I have questions. You're not sure what your dad's Xmas gift is this year? Your sister, mom. Oh, you're all pitching in money for the gift. My family does not have the coordination to do things like that. He's the power tool man. Can fix anything. Dadness is a state of mind. Philosophy of dad. You gotta wear like jeans and a graphic tee with a really cheesy joke on it. And know where your power tools are and how to use them. It's dad energy. Your mom and sister pitch in for your gifts. Man, I could get so much nicer stuff if my family would all pitch in money and buy me one thing. It's about me. The holidays are about me. Obviously. No. If I didn't get anything for Christmas, like, that'd be okay. I don't know where to put stuff anymore. I might be a like borderline hoarder. So I need to get rid of stuff. For Christmas, I'm gonna gift my family all the junk that I've just acquired. And they will appreciate it because it's Christmas. You like when your family says screw Christmas? And you just go on a trip? That sounds nice. You've run out of things that you need that are like Christmas gift tier cost? I don't know how much money like to spend on Christmas gifts, honestly. Cause like sometimes people spend like hundreds of dollars on a Christmas present, and other times they'll spend like $15. And so I never know what to do. Cause like, what if I go buy people like $15 gifts and then somebody like it's like, huh, I'm gonna splurge this year, and goes for all the $100 gifts. I'm like, what? Just showing me up. You buy stocking stuffers yourself? You just started doing stockings 2 years ago? You ask for practical stuff, give you new socks. Honestly, like the practical kind of Christmas gifts are the gifts that like I kept around and like used the most. Like probably like the Christmas gift that I got, it was a long time ago now, that like I've had like the most like practical use of is like I got a suitcase. Like it's a suitcase. Like I remember when I got it, I was like, wow, thanks, a suitcase. Oh boy. Like but like practically, like it's the Christmas gift probably I've gotten the most use out of like ever. You try not to ask for expensive stuff? Well, I don't ask for expensive stuff. I mean, I do like as a joke, but like I make it expensive enough that like it's obvious that it's a joke. I hope. Mom, just give me a gift card to House of Knives. You put already good Benchmade. Benchmade are alright. I don't know. I'm not like huge into knives. I have some knives, but like I just use them to like open boxes and stuff at work. Like they don't gotta be particularly nice. You got lots of makeup one year. You love that. I can say I have never gotten makeup for Christmas. Not once. I know I know that's a big surprise, but I I have not gotten makeup before. You've been using the same knife for about 15 years and it's starting to literally fall apart. I've got three. I've got three folding knives. I just kind of like use one just like all the time until like I misplace it for a little bit and I'll switch to another one and then find the one I misplaced, but then I've already started using a different one, so I'll just keep using that one. You're pretty happy with whatever. They choose good things, your family. It's good. Attention everyone. Your rescue puppy's favorite snack is pepperoni. Me too. Pepperoni's so good. I'll eat pepperoni by itself, like straight out the fridge. It's a good choice. I approve. Your brothers get upset if they don't get socks and underwear for what? Nobody be buying me underwear. Like, I know what kind of underwear I like. I know what the comfy kind is. I'm not trying to be out here doing whatever, wearing someone else's underwear. I don't know. Socks are okay. Something cute just happened. Would I like to hear about it? Of course. Because you buy expensive ones with funny designs? Nobody sees my underwear, so they would never know it was funny designed. Although, I guess, like, I shave my nuts and nobody sees those, so, like, that logic is not very good. You ever gotten comical boxers from Christmas? I've not. Poor dude. What? Who's what? No, it's not clippable. Queen, hello, welcome. You got one brother underwear one year. It was so mad. Hi, honey. Wait, the brother who didn't get underwear was mad that you only bought one of them underwear? Your puppy has really bad anxiety and you have really bad PTSD, so whenever there's loud noise, your puppy thinks he's in trouble and grabs his favorite toy and goes and hides. And you calm yourself down, but instead of going and hiding, he grabbed his favorite toy and crawled under the blanket that he was hiding with. Oh, oh, it's so cute. What's the topic about tonight? I don't know. I guess it's been fairly Christmassy, like Christmas gift. We've been talking about Christmas gifts for a while. What else have we talked about? I don't know. I don't remember. We're going wherever the ADD takes us. I was gonna make my stream schedule like on stream, and it still hasn't happened. I keep getting distracted. Somebody keeps distracting me. Hmm. Friday. What's Friday's date? Schedule re. You know, with schedules is hard. Friday is the 2nd. Oh, Friday's next month. My streaming schedule is gonna be so weird because my work schedule's being so weird. Hmm. Let's see. If you don't know when I stream, how can you show up and harass me? Shaking your head, I'm working on it. Sunday. Is Sunday the 4th? Sunday is the 4th. Alright. So now I've got the stream times down. Now we just gotta figure out what to play. What we're gonna be doing on those days. You gonna bed soon? Good night. You love my stream? You'll catch the next one hopefully. Hopefully. Thanks for stopping by and sleep well. It's important for you to have a schedule so you know when to appear so Cutie can make fun of you relentlessly. Oh no. Don't enjoy it too much. Too much. Work lots and lots. Work is the schedule. Yeah, I've been working a whole lot more too. With the holidays and stuff. Oh boy. Although come like after Christmas, like January. Nope. Where it's like all the holiday busyness averages out with the after holiday not busy. It's like nothing happens. Alright, Steam. What should I play? Oh, I forgot. I have new games. I got new games with the sale. What did I get? It's a secret. Except, at least one of them is now on the schedule, so you'll be able to see it like whenever I finish it. You saw I was playing MW2 campaign. Have you done any Warzone, DMZ? I have not. I've only done standard multiplayer and... I'm yawning, I'm dying. Standard multiplayer and campaign. You forgot about game sales? Well, good thing they're still going, I think. Yeah, they're still going. You have enough games right now? No such thing. It's always more, never enough. You spent your money on clothes? Yeah, I probably should have done that. Like, I need more clothes, but like... But instead, hear me out. We don't do that. You're not made of free time? I didn't say you had to have free time. you can just collect them so you can look at them. Naked count? What? What? I'm not naked. Excuse? What? I'm for sure not wearing pants. I actually am wearing pants right now, which is not guaranteed when I'm streaming, but like it was kind of a short last minute stream. Lies. It's true. I'm wearing the jeans that I wore to work, which are like not comfortable jeans. I hate these jeans. They're awful and I don't like them. They don't fit quite right. They make it look like I've got like tree stump legs because they're not like fitted. Like I had to look down to double check. I was poking them. I wasn't double checking. I have feel sensors on my legs. I can feel that I'm wearing pants. It's not like one of those dreams where like you're wearing pants and then like you forgot it, or you know one of those dreams that they're like stereotypical. I've never had one, but like you're doing stuff and then you all of a sudden don't have pants on. You know those. I can poke you. I don't think you could handle it. Santa bonkin'. When does Spotify Wrapped come out? I don't know when Spotify Wrapped comes out. I actually like look forward to Spotify Wrapped every year. Leave me alone. I want to know what songs I listen to a lot. You can handle a lot. Well, I am a lot, so... Man, I'm making my schedule so slowly. Dies? Not very healthy. Passing away is, yeah, not particularly healthy. Not recommended. Unless you're trying to become an undead, then like it's kind of a requirement, but like pretty risky. You already did an inside, so what's the difference? Well, if you die inside and outside, then there's 2 resurrections that have to happen instead of just 1, which is like twice as much work. So if you get to be the Countess, then it's worth the risk. I don't know. I kind of like the like solo ruling, you know. Kind of a control freak, so. Hot? What? No, being a control freak is like the least hot thing ever. What? Nobody wants somebody who's controlling, right? That was stop. That's supposed to be a turnoff. I'm trying. Depends on what the control is. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I still. What do I play? What do I play tomorrow? Hunt. We're gonna play some Hunt. That ah. Did I do an ah? I don't remember doing an ah. What? Oh, I don't think it happened. Wednesday, what do you do on a Wednesday? On Wednesday, let's... Count gonna hunt? Yes, on Tuesday. What else do I have that I should play? I don't know. What do I have that I should play? It's a good question, Count. Thanks for asking. I'm about to have a handful. A handful of what? Got like long Slenderman fingers. My handfuls are pretty big. JFC. John F. Kennedy with a C. What? I don't know what JFC means. Dies? No, we already went over this. Dying is not allowed. Oh, is that what it? Okay. You know what? The slang of these young people these days, I can't keep up with all of it. Innocent Babu. You know what? Maybe. Die is harder. No, stop it. Oh, I haven't played that game in a long time. I started it like just a little bit on. There. That's a good schedule. It's not very balanced, but there it is. That's the schedule. I hit enter, so now it's official. Unless I decide to change it. Oh, thanks, Nightbot. Conveniently, look, if you're not in the Discord, that's where you find my schedule. It's scuffed, but it's there. Also, I'm just gonna read it to you in case you're illiterate or something. You're confused about Sunday, the 4th. 8 a.m. Central on a Friday. You know what? That is the only time I could do it. Because schedules, you know? So, Tuesday, the 29th, we're doing Hunt Showdown, 9 a.m. Central. That's this morning. Ish. Wednesday, the 30th, this Wednesday, we're doing Hunt in the evening, kind of normal time, at approximately 8 Central. Friday, the 2nd, this Friday, we're doing Modern Warfare at morning time, UE gross. Sunday, this weekend, excuse me. Bless you. Thank you for the many blessings. Blurs, and also the blurs. Thank you for the blesses and the blurs. Yes, it's Sunday the 4th. We're gonna do some one-handed clapping, which sounds incredibly lewd, but I promise that it's not. Excuse you. Did you burp? Cough? I don't know. It's a one-hand clapping. It's a game. What am I doing? On Sunday, I'm gonna be doing some one-hand clapping. Live on Twitch. It's I don't know, it's like a puzzle game kind of thing. And it's one of the games I picked up recently. Oh, that's what we're doing. I already knew it wasn't lewd, because count, yes, I'm not lewd. I'm so say-so. Clips fapping, you mean clapping? Yes, one of those things is not allowed on Twitch. That is for a different other websites, which I do not create content on. Just can't let Twitch see. Twitch has eyes everywhere. It's Amazon. They always know. You lost internet, what happened? Queen's trying to get me banned on Twitch. Never to stream again. Never to be seen. Hey now, what do you mean hey now? Hey now yourself. Kinda rude, TBH. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I thought. Trying to get me banned? Cat's gonna do one hand clapping on stream. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, it's this cute looking puzzle game. There's a little purple dude. And whatever this other thing is that's flying behind him in the picture. As long as you're at the end of the hand, I'm pretty sure the end of my hand's going to be at my mouse and keyboard. Although I'm not quite sure what the controls are. It might be easier on a controller. Not entirely sure. Probably mouse and keyboard though. You're sure it'll be interesting? Question mark. What? Question mark. It's gonna be so good. 100% confident. Like 94% confident. 92% confident. Yeah, let's go with a solid 92% confident. You're part rat, does that count? I don't think that it would have the same effect as jiggling my mouse, but you know. You still want to make me play Dark Tide. Is that the new Warhammer game? I've seen some gameplay of it. It's $40 though. It looks good though. One of the characters looks like they have an H car. One of the who makes the H car? No, is it something Ordnance? Ohio Ordnance. You jiggle better than the mouse? Yeah, but the mouse, it moves around, like, does exactly what I want it to, and like moves where I need it to, and it's very easy to do things. I keep saying things and it keeps not making it better. It controls my computer. The characters are full customizable. You can swap out loadouts pretty freely between matches. Nice. None of their weapons came from Ohio. Oh. But the H car is so cool. It also costs like $7,000. The stutter. Mouse is cool, but have you considered gazongas? Is that boobs? I have... Have I? I have never intentionally touched a boob with my hand. So... You know, where you say... Oh my goodness, are you threatening each other? Threatening each other with acts of friendship, I think, is what's happening. I'm not entirely sure, because it's in all caps, and very threatening. And Queen is apparently horrified or something. I'm not quite sure what emotion that conveys. A little, I guess it's a big D. It's a capital D with the colon. Canadian friendship. Oh, okay. Makes sense then. When you're friends with someone for almost 25 years. Wow. What's that like? Give you, but no, you made the little, you made you made the D. You made with the little face guy with the D and the colon. It's a lot like arguing about helping each other move in VTubers chat. I hope I'm gonna be moving soon. Within the next year. Within the next 6 months, I'm gonna be moving. That's the plan. I don't know where to, but moving in your bed? Nope. My bed's quite comfy. I'm okay in it. Leaving state? Oh no, definitely. No, not leaving state. You're cheering me on? Thanks. I am thinking about buying a house. You like them Texan ways? Yeah, it's not perfect, but I like it here better than anywhere else, I think. Although I lived in Idaho for a while. Idaho's really nice, honestly. You'll come pick up the coffin? No. I need that. You can't have it. You can't wait to see it someday? It's not gonna be an impressive one if I get one. Like, it's just gonna be like a little thing. But it would be mine, and that's what I would want. I just want it mine. Mine, all mine. As long as the kitchen is cute. You're taking it. It's the thief. Thievery. I'm pressing charges. You don't think you ever want to move from BC? I don't know what that stands for. British Columbia, I think. Is that right? Unless you get forced out by growing economic crisis. Oh no. You've given up on the idea of ever owning a house? Nah, never give up. You got it. Money is hard to deal with, but you got it. Vancouver is canonically the only habitable part of Canada? What? There's like some like vast... What is in Canada? Forests? Vast forests? There's a state called Ontario. Or province, or there's a region. I don't know what they're called. Provinces. Unfortunately, that makes it the most expensive part of Canada. Canadian Kansas? Nothing wrong with Kansas. Except that it's boring. Have you ever driven across Kansas the long way? Probably not, because like half y'all are Canadian. But Oh my goodness. Like the eastern 2/3 of it is awful. And once you get into like the western bit, then like it starts getting like a little mountainous and a little hilly. And then it's nice, but like, oh my goodness, the other rest of it is it's die of boredom. Texas is a mess though. I mean, kind of all the states are in their own special ways. You just gotta choose which mess you like the best. No, Alberta is Canadian Texas. Saskatchewan is Canadian Kansas. Manitoba is Canadian Ohio. Ohio doesn't exist. It's not real. I'm special, Baka. You're Baka. Ohio is temporarily disabled for AI and boss reworks. Neither does Manitoba, home of Winnie the Pooh. Is Winnie the Pooh Canadian? Bet I won't say that to your face. Watch me. Watch me. Ohio's been removed from the map pool. Temporarily. Put her in call right now and call her special. I mean, calling someone special, the connotation is very different based on how you say it. If I'm like you're so special, and like it's like mildly insulting, but if I'm like you're so special, and then like it gives you the butterflies. Kinda hard, cutie, since you don't have one since Wendigo. It's true. You've got like your skeleton showing on your head. Look her in the eyes and say it like you mean it. Shy fingers? Why are you shy fingering? And Santa, why are you disgust feasting? Are you saying skeletons don't have faces? They're not traditional flesh faces. Why you're attracted to them? You don't like flesh faces? You'd rather the fleshless faces. Liches? It is lich, right? It's how it's pronounced. It's not like lich or something weird. Fruit is cute. Lich VTuber VShojo. You like personalities more? Of course. Personalities are very important. Wait, who's getting sucked now? Hold on, what? Liches suck life. Yeah, they kind of suck like life, energy, and stuff. The only time you like faces is when they have beautiful eyes and a cute smile. I think like universally those are things that are appreciated. Like the person you have a crush on. You're crushing. Eh. You're watching someone you wanna crush? This sounds violent. Why are you trying to crush people? Bonk. I want it to snow. Like, so much that like everywhere closes down. Which is Texas, so that's like 3 inches, but 2 inches? You want it to snow? You're expecting snow tomorrow night? Come to your state? You about to get hit? I mean, I've already seen snow this year. A few weeks ago, I was up in Idaho, and there was snow, and it was pretty. I think I took pictures of it. I don't know where they went, but I definitely took pictures. I took some very nice pictures. Supposed to get 6 inches or so. Someone's supposed to get 6 inches or so. Looking forward to the utter civilizational collapse of the Greater Vancouver Regional District. Wait, isn't Canada supposed to deal with snow well? Because like Canada gets snow all the time. Preemptive bonk? What? Not Vancouver? Vancouver is still north of the general globe. Where is Vancouver? That is not where I thought Ontario was. Colorful map of Canada, that's perfect for me. Stop, go back, stop. I just want a regular picture. Vancouver is 120 miles. Vancouver. Is Vancouver a city? I was looking for one of the states, or whatever. Yes? Oh. Oh, yeah, that region doesn't get much snow. Seattle doesn't get much snow either. It just gets cold rain, which is gross. Vancouver is a city with a bunch of other cities around it. They collectively tend to be referred to as Vancouver. I feel like that's how most like major cities are. Like, it's got like the city and then like all the like miniature like suburb towns around it, but like they all still call it the city. Vancouver is not on Vancouver Island. There's an island? Well, I guess there is an island over there. It's not quite connected. Did I miss Cutie talking about sea wolves? Sea wolves? What's a sea wolf? It didn't happen just now. Vancouver Island has sea wolves. What's a sea wolf? Band. Sea wolf is a band. Sea wolf Vancouver. It just looks like a wolf. Hehehe, look at that one. You can't see it, but he's cute. But like they just look like wolves. What makes them sea wolves? There's a documentary on Netflix called Sea Wolves of Vancouver Island. Watch it. He was so invested in crying. What? I don't want to cry. They still just look like regular wolves to me. It was so well done. You want to do fan art of all the cute wild animals? All the cute whittle animals. Not wild. I mean, they are wild. That's not what you said. All the cute whittle. The cute whittle animals. The little animals. The cute whittle animals. If you remember correctly, it's not really much genetically different. They just adapted to living on an island. They swim. Must be what those big grippers are for, those big feet. They have an entirely different way of surviving and hunting, unique to the area. Huh. Interesting. There's a bunch of pictures of them like partway underwater. Like one of those like artistic pictures where like the camera's like half the lens is underwater and half of it's over water. And like the distortion of the water like makes their head look huge. You've only gone that far north on Vancouver Island once. Are there like, there've got to be like bridges over there, right? Or do you like have to get there by helicopter or something? There you go. I posted the cute picture in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, and that just sucks for you, I guess. Boats. Oh, I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. You don't need to fly. There's water. You can float on it. Also, sea otters. You like when they bonk the clams? It's because the clams are being horny. They gotta give them bonk. For reference, it would take about 7 hours to drive from end to end of Vancouver Island. You must not be driving very fast. Oh no, you are the clam. You need to get bonked by an otter. Vancouver Island is actually that big. Vancouver Island maps. That wasn't. Oh, there's actually a road going from one end to the other. So if we directions from what's down here? Here to here. What? No, stop. Directions. What are you doing? From there to there. 5 hours. 5.5 hours. You're cute like an otter? No, you're just trying to get me to bonk you. I said that was the otter's job this time. Vancouver Island is 3 times bigger than Hawaii. Hawaii is actually like real small. Hawaii is a little guy. Five and a half hours, assuming no traffic. Is there a lot of traffic on this random island out here in the middle of nowhere? I guess there's a lot of towns, like around the edges on this map. Maybe. There's not roads to like half these towns though. How do you get to them? The city at the bottom tip is the capital. Victoria. Why is it like literally as far on the edge as it could possibly be? Why isn't it like more towards the middle? Why isn't it Vancouver? Like Vancouver's still like right by the edge, but like why isn't it Vancouver? What about my tip? No, Vancouver Island's tip, I think. Which is much bigger than mine, as it is an entire landmass. Vancouver isn't the capital of British for 19th century political amalgamation reasons. Ew. 19th century politics. Grody. Some weird thing decided by old white guys. Yeah, fair enough. It's probably like the same reason that Olympia is the capital of Washington instead of Seattle. They just like chose some random spot and we're like, yeah, good enough. Weren't I gonna game? Gotta go to bed. It does say short stream. Honestly, like I was planning on this being like a 1 hour stream. Where like I made my schedule and just like chatted for a little bit. This is already much longer than I had planned. Gaming happens tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday and Sunday. Just hanging out? Yeah, just hanging out. The colony of Vancouver Island, capital Victoria. And the colony of British Columbia, capital New Westminster. Man, just stealing stuff from the British. Were merged into one in 1866, and the Vancouver Island leadership demanded that Victoria be the capital of the combined colony. Ew. Politics. You like me just standing here anyway? What if instead I laid down? Can I lay down? I'm just, oh, feet, don't look. I'm just lay down. I. Feet. No, not the feet. This is weird. You hate band. No, no, not band. Ah. I'm trying to get me banned. Said I got it. Said I got to end stream soon. You're like, how do we get him banned? Me laying down looked weird since you was not on top. What? What if I like being on top? Weapons grade bonk. Yes, bonks. Alright, well, I successfully took almost 2 hours to make a stream schedule, which is perfect. Perfect. Makes you want to step on me. Ooh woo, punish me, ooh woo. Queen's gonna need some tissues, paper towels. She's wasting all this blood on the carpet and the walls and whatever. Let's go schedule, yeah. Procrastination, but productive procrastination. Wait before I end stream. What am I waiting for? Oh my goodness. You squirt, yeah, you got blood everywhere. Gross. It's wasted. Like just spraying food all over the walls. Still waste. But what are those? What are those? Oh. Where are they going? Oh, they're going over there. Oh. It's the jingle. It's the keys. There they go. Oh, there they go. Just the keys. There you go. The keys. Alright. Well. Thank you. You are welcome. You are so welcome. I may go to bed now. I will. But not because you told me to. It's fine. Good. It better be. Cutie can tell me. You just suggest it. I don't take orders from nobody. I'm a big boy. Forehead smooch. I might buy it. You're within biting distance. You bet. What are you betting? What are we gambling? You're fine with this. Getting bitten. I'm gonna drain your blood and your life energy. I'm such a big boy. Alright. What? What? I'm a big boy. I'm a full grown big boy. Suck you dry. I don't think that's possible. Go back to bed. I can't get back in bed. I wasn't there in the first place. You can read my story. What does my story read like? Box and socks and box. Box on box. Box on socks and box and socks. Socks. I don't know. I like that. I do like that one. That one's good. Somewhere there's actually like the paper like book of it. Physical copy. You'll read it to me. I'll read it myself. Reading it is half the fun. Although listening to people struggle reading, it's pretty good too. Alright. Who ought we to raid? Let's raid. Let's raid Sammy. We haven't raided Sammy in a while. Sammy, yes. We're raiding Sammy. Cute cat VTuber that are mute. They play Hunt Showdown. Yeah, they're cool. So, I will see y'all today, technically. And I'm going to bed. Y'all go to bed. I'm yawning. And I will see y'all next time. No leopard fox. Yes. Technically not cat girl, but like, yeah. Till next time. You're not getting up at 7 a.m. Fair enough. Good night. See y'all later. Bye. Sleep well. Drink water. Be healthy. Okay. Now bye.